Good afternoon, Halim Othman, and good afternoon to our Facebook participants. Welcome back, and I hope you're doing well today. Welcome, Muhammad Jamil. So our lesson for today is about learning the basics of Inventor. So before I head into the lessons, let me shortly introduce about our company website. Firstly, you can type in acadsystems.com in your address bar to visit our website. And you can see there are lots of tabs here to let you explore our company. And when you scroll down, there's a short description about us. So we are Autodesk Goldpartner and also Authorized Training Center. We not only provide the software, but also the quality training. So now when you scroll down, you can see our latest Autodesk promotions and news. So for this trade-in promo, you can trade in your perpetual license, which can save up to 20% on the Autodesk suggested retail price and upgrade the maintenance plans to subscription plan. While for right side this new, Autodesk has retired the Inventor LT and Inventor LT suits. So feel free to contact us if you wish to know the alternatives. You also can click inside for the detailed information. Right, so when you scroll down, you can see there's a contact number. This one is for KL branch, while this number is for name. You can contact this number if you wish to talk to us. So for latest Autodesk online lessons, this is our lessons for today, Inventor Basics. And we also have AutoCAD 2D area calculation using AutoLibs, tips and tricks, Inventor automation modeling, AutoCAD problems and solutions, factory arrangement using Inventor factory design utilities. Right, so just an information for Facebook participants, if you want to communicate or interact with us, you can join us while Zoom meeting by clicking this fill lessons. So when you click inside, sorry for the poor internet connections. Right. So you can click this going, fill in your details, and then click finish. Then a ticket will be emailed to you soon. Now back to our slide. Okay, today we'll be learning about part modeling basics, assembly basics, and also creating drawings. So we'll be creating a pack toy that look like this. Okay. Let me launch the software. Okay, we're in Autodesk Inventor, and we're gonna go through the basics of Inventor. We can see here there are parts, assembly, drawing, and presentations. So for parts and assemblies, you can imagine them as a keyboard. On the keyboard, each key is a part, and assembly will be the entire key put together. Okay, so for the drawing, it's like an orthographic multi-view drawing. Those are generated from parts and assemblies. And then finally, a presentation is a video like an exploding part video that we can show them things. We're creating kind of in actions. Okay, let's go ahead and create a part. So the easiest way to do that is to click this drop-down menu. And notice that all of our different types of files are here. Let's create the part. Okay, so parts are made from 3D features. So to make a 3D feature, we need a 2D sketch, and we're gonna apply 3D features to it. So let's click start 2D sketch and then select a plane. Okay, you can see there's a sketch one here. Now we're gonna make a rectangle. So we click rectangle. And then we'll make it dimension to 6 inch. Okay. Click this zoom all to see your entire drawing. Okay. Now we need to dimension the other side. And this time we're gonna create a dimension that is going to be a parametric dimension. So this means that we are going to base the dimensions a formula rather than put in a number here. We're going to click another dimensions. Okay, so we click this dimension. So there's a D0, the variable name. Then we're going to divide that by 2. And then hit enter. So it is 3. So we click zoom on. Okay. In order to have a hole in our rectangular solid, we're going to go ahead and add a circle. With 2 inches. Circle with 2 inch, enter. Okay. So in order to get the circle into the center of the rectangle, we're gonna do the same thing using the dimensions. Click. And then the height, divide by 2. Enter. Dimension. Click D0, divide by 2. Okay. So we click finish sketch. Zoom all. So we're going to extrude. Click this extrude. And then notice here we have more than one 2D area. So I will select this area and then extrude. I will insert 0.5 inches and click OK. So the next thing we're going to do is create a second sketch. So we click this start 2D sketch. And after we do our first sketch, all subsequent sketches are put onto the surface. Okay, so we're going to click the side of this object. And what we're going to do is to create a rectangle again. Okay, now you should be dimensioning all this, but for the purpose of time, I'm gonna stop for the dimensioning right now. So we click finish sketch, and now we click extrude. Notice extrude, we can either take add material or we can cut. Okay, and then on the distance here, if we click next, you can notice that it gets us to the next phase, which is the edge of the circle. I can also select 2. Okay, and then I will select the face. Okay, then click OK. Then that gets us to this hole through the middle of our object. So that is the basics of 3D modeling. Each of these tools are each of these tools works in the same way, where you create a new sketch and finish the sketch, and then you apply a 3D features on the sketch. So we have created our part, but we haven't saved it yet. So let's go ahead and save it. Okay, you can create a project folder when you're starting out. So you can keep everything inside the folder. Now I'm gonna call this as pack toy. Then we click save. So we have created a part, and now we want to create an assembly. So we need to create a couple of more parts to demonstrate our assembly. So let's go ahead and we go into the drop down, create a part, start the 2D sketch, pick a plan, and then draw a circle with dimension 2 inches. Okay. Click finish sketch, then extrude. Okay, it's going to automatically select this closed area of the 2D sketch. And we're gonna change this to 6 inches and click OK. Then we save this as hack toy. Hack. Okay, save. Then the final part here is the same as the previous. Click new part, 2D sketch, select the XZ plane, and create a rectangle with dimension 6 inch. And this one is 3. Okay, now we finish sketch. Extrude 0.5. Enter. Okay, just a simple extrusion, and then we save it as pack toy underscore site. Okay, save. Now I'm gonna close this part and create our new file assembly. Drop down and click assembly. Okay, remember that assembly does not store any information about the part themselves. All assembly does is finds the part file, opens it, and positions it relative to other part file. So they all have to be stored in a folder, or at least the assembler has to find where the part is located. Okay, now we're gonna save it as a pack toy IAM first. Pack toy and save. Okay, then we click this drop down and click place. Now I will select my top, open. And then you can place. You can continue to click as I need more parts. Okay, so when I'm finished, I will right click and click OK. So to delete, you can select and then delete. So I'm gonna place the rest of the part. The pack, right click OK. And then also the site, 1, 2, and then we right click, OK. Click on properties. Okay, then go to occurrence and click the degrees of freedom. Then click OK. So you can see there's a green arrow here. So what is this going to do is it is going to tell us if each object is fully constrained or not. So let's go ahead and start to constrain this object. Click constraint. So what is constraint? So you can think constraint is gluing things together. So the tools that we're gonna use for this basic assembly are mate, and the solution is mate and mate flush. So let's take our hands out in front of us and let's put our palms together. Now you have just mated the palms together, so the palms face each other and now they share the same plane. While for the mid flush, and let's take our palms hold one above another. Now our palms are facing the ceiling, okay? So if you were to mid flush them, move your palms so they're even with each other, but they are still facing the same ceiling. Right, so we're gonna start with mid. Okay, and then we're not going to select the edge, but we're going to select the surface. Select this, and then we select the bottom. Okay, then we click apply. You can see now they are stuck together. Okay. Now the difficult thing is that both parts are moving around, and what we can do is we can take that the main part, right click, and we click around it. Okay. And that is like kind of locking it in place. And now we're gonna change from mid to mid flush. Okay, and then click the side. Okay, then we apply. Okay, you can notice there's only one green arrow left. So the last one was gonna stay on matte flush, and we select this side and with the side of top surface, and click, then we click apply. Okay, we're gonna apply for another side too. Select matte, and select the surface, select the bottom. Okay, so there are two arrows here. Select the matte flush. Oops. Okay, we need to click apply first. Only can apply the second constraint. So for mid flush, we select this and this. Apply. And then this surface, and with this side, click apply. Okay, so now our final constraint is with the cylinder. And we're gonna do is make the center line. So we need to find the center line of the cylinder. We need to turn around because it is hard to find the center line. Okay. We will see a dotted line when you found the center line. Let me turn around. Okay, here it is. This dotted line is the center line of the cylinder. So we select this. And then we also need to find the center line of the hole. There will be also a green dotted line. Okay, need to turn around. Where is the dotted line? Okay, here it is. Then we click and apply. Okay, now we can move the things up and down. We can also click on an object and we can apply different materials to them. Let's say I will make these sides with gold. Okay. And then this pack, I will make it as driftwood, while the top surface, maybe I will apply for nylon 6. Okay, so that is how we constrain and do a basic assembly. Okay. Now we'll save. And then we can close our assembly. And now we are going to create a drawing. Same process, drop down, click drawing. Just notice, right, when we come in that the drawing itself, it's a D size paper, so it is quite big. If you're planning to print this out on a home printer, so what I suggest to do is just to delete the title block, select and then delete. Then we right click the sheet 1, click edit sheet. Then you can choose the size, which is A4, and then click OK. So here is the A4 size. It's good that we save it first. So I'll save it as pack toy. Okay. So we click on base view, and we open the file that we have saved just now. Our pack toy. Click OK. So this is the pack toy that we have created just now. We can change the view by clicking the arrow. Okay, we also can change the scale. Oops, it's too large. Okay. And then we also can pull out with a different wheels. Click. So this is another wheels of my pack toy. Then we can click OK. Okay, we also can create a part list by clicking this annotate, and then click this part list. Select view. We'll select this. OK. OK. So this is our part list, and I will going to place here. Right. So this is our part list. We also can create a balloon. Click this balloon. Select the object. Click and then enter. Then repeat. Enter. Enter. Okay. We also can do a dimension. Okay, so this is how we create a drawing. So we can save it. Since that we still have some time, then I'm going to proceed to the presentations part. I will close this, and then we can click again the drop down and create presentations. So the presentation is based upon an assembly. So click this and then open. The presentations functions mainly on these tweak components. So when I click, you can see there's a duration. I can change it to 1.5. Okay, and then I can select the part, and I can move it up. Okay. I can select this part. I can rotate also. Rotate. Take a look at the timeline here is changing as I'm doing this. So once I click over to my next component, you can see it just create a time duration here. So I will move it to left side. and then rotate. Okay, you can drag this to have a look about your components. Okay. So we're gonna see the view that we have when we export the video. So the thing we're looking at it is exactly the perspective that is going to be produced in the video. So we click escape, then we click this video. You can choose your own video resolution, and then you can enter the file name. For example, I will enter pack toy. And we're gonna keep it on WMV. So WMV is a Windows movie file format. The other option is AVI. Right, then I'll click OK. Okay, then we're gonna wait for it to publish, which is just gonna take a second. Okay, so it's published. Let's go take a look. Our document, pack toy. So this is what was produced. Right, if you want to make your objects reverse back, you can select this video and then select this reverse. Right. So let's see the difference. Pack toy. Okay. Replace. So we're gonna wait for a few seconds too. Right, it's almost done. Okay. So you can see it will reverse back after you explode your object. So this is the outcome. So this is the lessons for today. I hope you found this video helpful. If you wish to watch back the recording, to our website and then scroll to our footer section. You can see there's a Facebook icon and also YouTube icon. Click on it to visit our Facebook page. Then you can scroll down to look back to the recording. And same goes to our YouTube channel. All right. Before I end this section, let me launch a poll to share with me your experience. All right, I will end this poll now. All right, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Halim Othman. Thank you, Muhammad Sabri. Thank you, Muhammad Jamil. Thank you, Jeremy. So stay safe and see you next time. Bye-bye.